Good afternoon, I'm Raylene Ramsey. This is your afternoon news fix for Thursday, the 9th of October. The Deputy Prime Minister says a deal between Israel and Hamas could bring an end to 2 harrowing years for Israelis and Palestinians. In the first phase of a deal inked today, Hamas will release Israeli hostages and Israel withdraw some forces from Gaza. Hostages could be released as early as this weekend, and the US President is likely to travel to the region this week. David Seymour says the deal's good news.
I just hope that this turns out to be the beginning of a long, stable peace where hostages can be released, aid can flow, and rebuilding can happen.
Te Pāti Māori's newest MP has given her maiden speech in Parliament, speaking of her history and jabbing the government. Former TVNZ and News Hub journalist Orini Kaipara won the Tamaki Makaurau by-election by about 3,000 votes. She's spoken of her upbringing in Kura Kaupapa and the importance of te reo. She says her last job was to tell stories, now it's to change them.
I'm not going to stand here and tell you about the impacts of colonisation. One only has to turn to the Hansard to see how this government and past governments have perceived our people. Instead, I will speak of resilience.
The speech didn't end as hoped by the Speaker, with a haka breaking out in the public gallery to Jerry Brownlee's dismay.
No, not that. The guarantee was that would not be taking place. The House is suspended.
Arson and drugs charges for a 54-year-old man who will have a hospital bedside hearing after an early morning house fire in West Auckland. Police arrived with search warrants for 2 properties on Massey's Colwell Road about 5:30. After one was seemingly set on fire, 4 people were removed with possible signs of drug manufacture. A man's been charged with arson, producing meth, injuring a police dog and resisting police. The Finance Minister says it may take a long time before the full impacts felt from new rules on government procurement. Nicola Willis has announced changes to give Kiwi businesses a better chance at winning government contracts. Willis says they're taking a long-term view.
Looking at the benefits you're going to get in terms of long-term industry creation or taking what might have been a small firm up to export scale. You won't see some of those benefits for many years.
A mixed performance for New Zealand's 8 universities. In the 2026 Times Higher Education Rankings, 5 institutions retained their positions and 3 dropped down. Jamie Cunningham reports.
Auckland University slipped 4 places and now sits at 156th. Just 4 Kiwi universities remain in the top 500 as Auckland University of Technology has dropped out. Canterbury University has also fallen from the top 600 into the top 800.
To sport, a New Zealand Rugby League is keen to see Auckland host a State of Origin match, but wants New Zealanders to be able to play and organisers to fund legacy projects in Aotearoa. New Silver Ferns netball captain Karen Berger is adamant the position won't change her approach to the game, saying she'll continue being herself and leading by example. Batting coach Dean Brownlee believes the White Ferns will need to win at least 4 of their remaining 5 games to have any hope of making the semi-finals at cricket's 50-over World Cup. That is your latest news fix. We'll be back with the next update tomorrow morning from the Newstalk ZB newsroom.